Hello everyone, Marifi here. Welcome to Psychology 122, Culture and Psychology of Summer 2020. Today I would like to talk about cultural bound syndrome. Now many of you may never heard such a thing. No doubt culture plays a vast majority role in the lives of individuals. That is what uniquely distinguishes an individual from one ethnicity to another. Cultural bound syndrome are mental issues or diagnoses that are embedded in a specific culture. It is believed to be geographically localized. The disorders are expressed, conceptualized, and treated differently for a different culture. Such syndrome do not fit in the classification of psychiatric disorders that are listed in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders 4th edition, which is DSM-4. According to psychiatrists Garnacha and Rogler, culture-bound syndromes may or may not be linked to a particular DSM-4 diagnostic category. For example, the hikikomori syndrome, mostly affecting men in Japan, emerged in the 1990s. This phenomenon of withdrawal and complete shutdown from society for months and even years has been debilitating the lives of affected adolescents and adults. According to a government survey released in March of last year, there are at least 1.2 million people who are identified to have the syndrome. 1 out of 60 Japanese men ages 15 to 64. This could undercount the actual statistics of those who are affected. It is mainly affecting the eldest sons with good socioeconomic status. The symptoms themselves occur with mental disorders such as anxiety, depression, and personality disorders. The fast progressive world of technology and globalization is thought to be responsible for the ballooning manifestation of the condition. However, with therapy, the condition seems to lighten and a person may gradually reintegrate into the environment. Treatments include individual and group therapy, constant monitoring, family and individual support. Amok originated in Malaysia and Java in the 16th century. Back then, they believed it was caused by an evil spirit entering a person's body. It is an explosive, angry behavior or sudden burst of violence with a person running amok out in the open, indiscriminately killing and injuring people in a well-crowded area with a dagger or any sharp object in hand. Affected persons claim to lose consciousness during the event and experience amnesia upon regaining consciousness. Persons affected by this are believed to have suffered from a great trauma, experienced such as loss of loved one, resulting in a display of psychotic personality and mood disorders. Kuro is another more prevalent in Southeast Asian countries, particularly in China. It is an extreme fear of genital retraction, a belief that causes a panic attack in some believing they have lost their penis through retraction into the stomach, or rather stolen from some occult reason. It is a sudden fear of genital loss. In such countries, it has become culturally epidemic. According to reports, the panic attack is subdued when a culturally accepted treatment such as exorcism or potions are rendered to the sufferers. These are just a fraction of seemingly never-ending list of cultural bound syndromes that are not formally classified or identified in the list of disorders in DSM. Comorbidity of the symptoms are rather salient. Experts are still trying to come up with the solution to zero in on the problem.